jumping on with BrewDog to connect their f***ing account. If the ads work, we're then in scale mode. We've got 2 new users. Just had our first lead through Facebook ads. Because even my behalf has gone, what on earth are you doing? Very good news on TikTok. Has Stephen connected his account? No. So that's 10 grand on ads. What happens if this product, although is fantastic, the market just doesn't want it? So is Rupert something that's investable? We've got no one else to blame apart from ourselves, which is great because now we're accountable. What a day.
If you're new here, this is the road to 1,000 users where me and James are trying to get our new platform, Rupert, a 24/7 social media assistant to help you manage your comment section, to 1,000 users by the end of 2025. This series is going to document the highs, lows and realities of building a tech startup after James sold his previous 2 companies to focus solely on Rupert.
It's a new week on the vlog. Here I am again. Bit of an indifferent week this week. So there's lots of different things going on. So we're going through the quote from the developers for the Innovate grant. So that is to connect both TikTok and YouTube. That sounds amazing. I've then got a call with an agency called Sunshine Agency, if you want to look at partnering. And I'm going to give Guy a shout at 1 o'clock. He's on the train to book in a onboarding call from the 1st or 2nd of April. So today's a bit of a funny one. I've just been catching up on emails and just silly tasks really from my CRM. So yeah, I'm going to start the vlog this week. Hopefully the week gets better, which it will, because I've got Venturefest on Wednesday. Oh, I forgot to say, Anna, the investor who looks at the investment opportunities for the consortium that work out of the London Business Economics School, has emailed me, introduced me to the club president who wants to book in a call to talk about Rupert, so that's really cool. Right, I'm just checking my ads have actually gone live. Oh, they're just processing. Okay, fine. They'll be live today. So I'm starting at £50 a day for top funnel to new users and £10 on retargeting those that have either engaged with us at some stage but aren't a client. So I'm hoping that with the introduction of the video bot widget, it's going to really up the conversion rate from clicks to try for free. But we'll soon see. If the ads work, we're then in scale mode, which is really quite scary. Because if I can get my cost per acquisition about £50, I can scale this so quickly. But I need the numbers. Oh, this is scary now.
The first task, which is the YouTube API integration. We're pretty confident that we can do what we need to, replying and displaying responses. I think the only thing is the quota, which James, you said that you'd be happy to apply for and get it.
So based on what you've seen so far then, apart from this issue with the API docs, we can do what we want to do with TikTok.
Yeah, it appears so. Obviously, when we first looked at it, it could only do data retrieval and it couldn't post anything back. And that seems to have changed, so.
Yeah, I'm happy with those two then, TikTok and YouTube. That's fantastic.
James and the developers also discussed some other changes to things like the UX of Rupert, the dashboard, as well as how the bucket style filtering of comments is going to work, which they're hoping to bring in soon.
Nice one, James.
Legend. Cheers, lads.
Speak soon.
See you later, boys. Very good news on TikTok. Just had our first lead through Facebook ads. I've emailed her and I've also put it onto one of our flows, which means she's going to get an SMS and some emails now trying to get her on to then create a free trial and connect her account. Great start because it only went live a few hours ago, which means it's feeding out, which is good. Facebook ads, come on. Tuesday, daddy daycare today. Just got home. I forgot to film everything today. Had a call with Kevin, sorted out my analytics, set up a spreadsheet to track weekly users, what our monthly revenue is, how many active users we've got at each plan, and also an update on our Facebook ads, which is actually performing pretty well in terms of the hook rate and yeah, a couple of other sort of things that I measure and track. So yeah, actually really good in truth. But we've only spent like 30 quid this today, so I'll expect it to feed out a little bit later. And then yeah, that's good. I need to go for a run and then I need to get ready for tomorrow because I'm on the panel for Venturefest about branding. I'm a little bit worried that what I'm going to say isn't what they want me to. Let's see. I also had to buy some new trousers because I realised that every single pair of jeans that I have has got a hole in the crotch. That's the last thing they want to see, especially if they've just had some lunch. The DJI Osmo 3 is back in store, which means I can order it. But do I order it? The DJI has been purchased. So no more millions of files on my phone. All the phone conversations that I have on here, you're going to hear those now, which I'm more excited about than anything, because most of the best conversations I have are when I just randomly ring people off the cuff. So yeah, I'm now a vlogger. Well, today I'm using these bad boys. I have just parked the car. I'm going over to Venturefest Birmingham. Michael's meeting me over there, and I'm going to hopefully use these Meta glasses to film my entire day. So yeah, see how it goes. Just left a meeting with Suki, absolute legend. So I'm going to make a few intros into the automotive sector for him, and he's going to have a look at who can use Rupert. But yeah, really good guy. I'm now just on my way to see Michael at the Eastside Rooms for Venturefest.
So while James made his way over, I'd arrived. Now, I didn't realise James had a meeting beforehand, so I got to Venturefest, had a walk around, had no clue where he might be, but then he let me know he'd finished a meeting, and a little while later he arrived at the venue, and also started walking around looking for me.
I can see Michael. Right, so what am I going to say? Look at their stands.
You don't really know what they do?
You're not a clue. Helping unleash the region's health tech potential. But what do you do? The voice of industry for life sciences and medtech sector. But I don't know what you do.
No offence to anyone's stands there. Well, I thought they were nice, so. But anyway, cool little event. Bit similar vibe to the sort of marketing showcases we've done, but obviously we were on the other side as an attendee this time. But we had a walk around, spoke to some people, listened to another panel before it was time for James's panel on the value of creative and brand. It was an enjoyable panel. Everyone got their chance to talk about their areas of expertise, but the highlight definitely had to be this.
Innovation, where we combine the arts into the STEM subjects and let them collide, really. So it's about bringing creativity into the STEM subjects and giving people a space to foster really open and radical collaborations and conversations, having a space for.
James did get into the water eventually, you'll be pleased to know. As the event was in Birmingham, where I'm from, I went home after this, but James afterwards went over to Steam House across the way, had a look round and a catch up with some of the other speakers.
So I've just left Steam House. Great day. Really nice feedback. I've just finished up. We saw like all the panelists and speakers sort of went for a little meet-up and drinks, which was really cool. Went through Steam House, and I'm going to go back actually because Steam House want to use Rupert for their own socials, which is really cool. And they also want to see how they can put it out to their own, all the people that work out there as well. And BrewDog have booked in their onboarding call tomorrow at 2 PM. We're jumping on, connecting Rupert, and we'll be seeing how we get on. So yeah, I'm now heading to New Street, grab some food and get the train. Great day. So I've just woken up and saw two of my ads are telling me that we've got 2 new users. So Matt has put in his actual business email. Yes. Has he connected his accounts? No. Has Stephen connected his account? No. So I need to now ring them, getting them now to actually create an account. Really good. It's been 3 days. Good news to start the day. Just had a few more comments on our ads. And this one's been quarantined. Exactly what we want Rupert to do. And I'm now going to reply to these bad boys. I have just got to the office and I am running late for a call with Chris at Nightingale PPC. I want to discuss if he thinks that we can use PPC. So yeah, here we go.
People searching for social media content monitoring, whatever, is like 10 searches a month, which is basically Google's like minimum. It's basically 0, but Google has to stick a number on it. I think it's going to be about how we search outside the box on that. So some of the keywords I was looking at, which again isn't massive, business social media management or like AI social media management, things where they go, I need to do a better job of social media.
Yeah.
And then they go, actually, I've never thought about this. That's the way I kind of see it working well. And because there's things like PMAX in the search space, which is basically where you go to Google, this is my website, these are the sorts of terms that people search for. It'll go off and get that inventory on around Google. So Gmail, Discovery, there's a couple of others as well. So it just basically follows them around. So they don't have to be searching for that thing at that exact time, but they could be on their Gmail going through their business emails and they suddenly see the thing that they searched and found before. The end goal is the same. They want to increase the look of their social media account. They want to to increase the sales from social media. They want to reduce the negative brand image, and that this is how they do that. Do you know what I mean? But they don't know that you exist, and they don't know what they're looking for.
I'm at quite a severe deficit still at the minute, which I need to turn around pretty sharpish, because even my behalf has gone, what on earth are you doing? I'm like, it's all right, it'll be all right. She's like, James, this is madness, this is 2 years. I'm like, no, it's fine. I
do think PMAX would be all right. I think it's definitely worth a test and see how it goes over a month.
I'm up for trying it, mate. I'd need to know from you fees and all the rest of it. I think for me the scary thing with this is that obviously I know the social world. Google's an unknown entity to me on this one, so it's a little bit unknown and scary. Time to set up a Google ad account and give Chris some money. I'm going to start on 1,500 quid for month 1, and hopefully that will bring us some more intent traffic. All in all, good start to the week. I'm jumping on with BrewDog to get out their account. That is, in a nutshell, what it does.
Great. I mean, it seems like it's going to be really useful for us, to be honest. Especially on paid, as I said, like that's the main thing, which having to go through either, you can do it a bit on Sprout, but it's such a faff.
Do you like it?
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm going to spend far too long in this, I'm going to be honest with you.
Any questions, honestly, like I said, please just reach out.
Cool, thank you so much. Right,
amazing. I will. See you soon. Take care.
Okay, James.
Bye. She f***ing liked it. Really liked it. Oh, God. Yes. What a day. Just left the office. It is about 8 o'clock, just gone 8. It's been a great day. BrewDog have signed up. I have got a sign off from Wendy, you may have just seen. We're spending money on Facebook ads and Google ads, which means we'll be spending 3,300, 3,200 on ads across Meta and Google over the next 3 months. That's 10 grand basically. So yeah, it's a lot of money, but you know, the product's ready to go now. We have to now market it. You know, it's scary in a way, but this is potentially a once in a lifetime opportunity to get Rupert to where it could be. And as I always say, you know, this could be the Canva of comments. So very exciting, very scary. So yeah, just on my way home now, and I've got calls all day tomorrow. Anyway, bye, cool. More content for you, sir. This is me testing the Osmo to see if it works.
It does work, I can confirm, James.
Friday morning. I've been reflecting the last sort of 12 hours, and my worry really now is that, you know, what happens if this product, although is fantastic, the market just doesn't want it, which happens all the time. I guess now I've had authorization from Wendy to spend, you know, 3.5 grand a month on ads. Yeah, it's a little bit scary, I must say. I'm now not so much worried, but just this has to bloody work really quickly. I'm about to jump on with E100, Keith Willey, who is the club president. Now, E100 is a investment firm that actually sits within the Business School of Economics down in London. So I've got a feeling that this guy is going to be a very intelligent chap, and I'm hoping I don't make a bad impression. So yeah, hopefully this goes well. It's been really nice meeting you, Keith, and I appreciate your time. Is Rupert something that's investable?
I think it is. Just from talking to you, you've got great initiative, you're experienced, you know what you're doing, you're not a first timer, and you know the top 3 things to back are team. You've got traction quite quickly. That's good. Anybody who wants to invest might want to dig in a bit more and go, hang on a minute, this is quite a crowded market. Is it really going to work? But I mean, I like the fact that it's kind of SaaS, that you're not one of a long queue of people going to talk to a client and compete for the same budget. I think you're easy to onboard, all of that. So I'd say it's investable. The money going into this sector on the back of AI as well. I think it was last week or the week before, WPP dropped 300 million on one of the AI businesses.
I think the brands or the businesses that are going to really succeed, where AI is built in, but it's not as if you're using AI.
It's kind of a feature, but it's not the core.
I think we'll see a shift in the micro app space. So rather than HubSpot does everything for everybody, as even with my old agencies, is that we were employing new pieces of little tech because they did a specific role. So which is what I'm trying to jump on the bandwagon on early, which is, you know, if you've got an issue with your comment section, have you tried Rupert?
Okay, cool, brilliant. We'll keep an eye out for it.
We'll speak soon. Take care.
Ciao.
Cheers, Keith. That went really well. Okay. So these bad boys are going to the post. to our newest users. Boom. Bit of snail mail. Something else I want to quickly look at is the results from VideoBot yesterday. Wow, okay, that's really interesting. So yesterday we had 73 sessions on the website, only 5 of them opened VideoBot, which is a click-through rate of 6.8%, which is really, really low. And 0% engagement rate. They've not finished the first video and then clicked on to one of the 3 buttons then to engage with more, which is really interesting. Why is that? So this week, I know again, sort of Monday to Thursday, we've had 241 sessions, a click-through rate of 17%, which is 41 people have opened that, and then 4.7% have engaged. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's a Sunday, which means I am out running. An update of the week. Pretty decent week, to be fair. But moving forward, it's now crunch time. There's no moaning about Meta login not working, or there's an issue with the platform or whatever it may be. It's all done now. We've got no one else to blame apart from ourselves, which is great because now we're accountable. Next 4 weeks is going to be really interesting. We have turned off a lot of the ads on Facebook, and we've now got a winning ad which we spend £6 a day on. The Google ads starts hoping the end of next week with Chris, which would be great. It really is time to just scale now, get more customers, get this breaking even. First road is challenges to get to 1,000 users. My North Star is 5,000 users. That's the North Star. That's what I really want to achieve within 5 years, which I think is achievable. But yeah, the first 1,000 are going to be the hardest. It's down to us, it's down to our marketing, it's down to our follow-up process, making sure clients are happy and are sticky and are not moving away and not disconnecting their accounts, and that's down to us. And I'll leave you with this. I had an email last night which I totally forgot to film, from the E100 Enterprise Club. We have been shortlisted to pitch on the 1st of May to a load of angel investors. All good, but it could be the best week in the world. The reality is we need more users. That's it.